Hey there, this is Mike Jatatis with TryMasterSwimming.com and Barry's Coaching in Louisville, Kentucky. And trying a little something different here today. I got some feedback from many of you out there who subscribe to my email list. I sent out an individual message just asking for your feedback. I want to be here to help you. I want to know what questions you have and so forth. And I got some great questions. And one that popped up that comes up a lot in my world of triathlon swimming and open water swimming and teaching swimmers is the element of the kick in the freestyle stroke. So the question literally is more or less, what gives? My kick is terrible. My kick is like non-propulsive. How do I fix that? How do I correct that? What is the deal with it? Is it important? Is it not important? So I wanted to take a minute just to answer that. And I know this is not the ideal maybe video example, or you can't see underwater or literally what my legs are doing in this example, but stay tuned. We're going to work on that because this is a very common issue amongst folks, especially who come from maybe in the endurance sports world, come from running background or just a non-swimming background. The kick is a challenge when learning how to swim. So first of all, is the kick important? Is it not important? Yes, it is important, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is, it's not a very propulsive component of the freestyle stroke, but it does create some propulsion. From what I've read, if you have a very propulsive kick for the freestyle stroke, it provides about 10% of the overall forward propulsion during freestyle swimming. Now, is that huge? No. So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, that's negligible. Why should I even bother kicking? Well, the other element to at least having a half decent kick is to maintain proper and efficient body position, to keep those hips and legs up in a drag reduced position. So you could say, gosh, it's negligible, I'm just going to cut the kick out altogether. Well, now you've got legs that sink, and now you're working extra just to, pull yourself through through the water in that inefficient position anyways. So having at least a steady flutter kick that keeps the hips and legs up is crucial. Now, what about the mechanics of it? So you might be thinking, gosh, I've tried just kicking, like on a kickboard, and I either A, don't go anywhere, or B, I literally go backwards. So what's the deal with that? What gives? Well, some of that is, I guess, lack of a better term, like anatomical. So really the big thing is the mechanics and the flexibility of the ankle. Now, we all aren't gifted with, size 12, 13, 17 shoes, like a lot of those, elite level swimmers are, which is, a huge advantage, as a swimmer is a large shoe size. So how do we at least get halfway decent? Well, working on ankle flexibility is one. You've got to have that kind of floppy ankle that, kind of acts like the tip or the end of your fin when you're kicking with fins. That whipping action you can recreate with your foot, but you've got to have some mobility in your ankle. So incorporating stretching and ankle flexibility into your dry land routine, into your your strength training or post-workout routine, and understand that if you're a runner especially, that joint is pretty strong, that ankle. So, don't overdo it by any means, please, but start to incorporate a little bit of stretching. And over time, it will get better. So and that leads to, okay, what are a couple techniques that I can use in the water that you can do to start practicing or start working on developing a little better kick? The first is one drill that I've stolen or borrowed from swimsmooth.com from their coaching system. It's called the ballet kick, like ballet dancer. So you would literally get yourself in the water about shoulder deep in a deep end and just hold on to the pool deck or put your hand in the gutter. And you're going to use one leg only, toes pointed on this, let's say left leg here, and you're going to point that toe down, and you're just going to, with a long leg, knee slightly flexed, ankle floppy, you're going to kick from the hip forward and from the glute back, and you're going to try to feel the pressure of the water against the top of your foot and the back of your foot as you sweep it back and forth slowly. Okay? Switch and do the other leg, and then to sort of level up on that drill is to do an in-water or a deep water vertical kick. And this is where you literally take what you've learned from that one leg kick on the wall and try to incorporate it into a vertical kick, trying to keep your body afloat, or at least your head, above water. So it's a little bit of a challenge at first, or it could be. You may feel like you're going to sink at first. Trust me, you're going to float, but you've got to kind of push past that little threshold where you feel like you're sinking, and allow the kick to kind of do its work, and it will start to keep you afloat. One other little key indicator is your big toes. I'm going to use my forefingers as the example here, but as you're kicking, if you could turn your ankles inward and have the big toes maybe tap each other as they kick. That's another thing I found that, just mentally or, as a physical cue has helped people develop their kick. So long message for you, but that's my take on the kick for freestyle. I hope that helps. Feel free, email me at mike@barryscoaching.com. I would love to hear from you, hear your issues, and help you with them. If you enjoyed this, feel free to go to trymasterswimming.com and click on the box there. You can sign up or subscribe to my email list and enter your name and email there, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.